Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to not just live a long life, but a vibrant and fulfilling one that potentially stretches to a remarkable 100 years? In a world obsessed with quick fixes, the real secrets to longevity lie in the consistent choices we make every single day. This isn't about winning the genetic lottery. It's about understanding and implementing key lifestyle shifts that can dramatically impact your health and lifespan. You need to watch this video until the very end because we're not just going to skim the surface. We'll delve deep into the science-backed strategies and practical steps you can start taking today to weave these longevity-promoting habits into the fabric of your life. From the surprising power of a plant-forward diet to the often underestimated importance of sleep and social connections, we'll uncover the why behind each change and provide actionable advice you can immediately implement. Miss out, and you might be missing out on crucial insights that could add years and quality to your life. Stick with us, and you'll leave with a clear roadmap to a healthier, potentially century-long future. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Nourish your body with a plant-forward diet. Ditch the cycle of restrictive, short-lived fad diets that promise quick fixes but often fall short on sustainable health benefits. Instead, draw inspiration from the world's blue zones, remarkable regions like Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, and Nicoya, Costa Rica, where centenarians thrive with vibrant health and longevity. A common thread among these communities is a diet centered on whole, plant-based foods. Adopting a plant-forward approach doesn't mean swearing off meat entirely or committing to strict vegetarianism or veganism. Rather, it's about making fruits, vegetables, legumes, such as beans, lentils, and peas, whole grains, nuts, and seeds the stars of your plate, with animal products playing a supporting role, if included at all. Why it matters. Plant-based foods are nutritional powerhouses, brimming with essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and dietary fiber that work synergistically to promote long-term health. Antioxidants, such as vitamins C and E, polyphenol, and flavonoids found in colorful fruits and vegetables, neutralize harmful free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells and accelerate aging. This oxidative stress reduction lowers the risk of chronic diseases, including heart disease, certain cancers, and neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Fiber, abundant in legumes, whole grains, and produce, is a multitasker. It supports a healthy gut microbiome, regulates blood sugar and cholesterol levels, promotes satiety to aid in weight management, and reduces the risk of digestive disorders like diverticulitis. Legumes, such as black beans, chickpeas, and lentils, are not only rich in fiber but also serve as affordable, sustainable sources of plant-based protein, making them ideal for replacing or reducing meat consumption. Whole grains like quinoa, farro, brown rice, and oats provide complex carbohydrates for sustained energy, along with B vitamins and minerals like magnesium, which support metabolic health. Nuts and seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, chia, and flax seeds, deliver healthy fats, like omega-3s, protein, and micronutrients that further bolster heart and brain health. Taking action. Transitioning to a plant-forward diet can be gradual and enjoyable, allowing you to build sustainable habits. Start by aiming for at least 5 to 7 servings of fruits and vegetables daily. A serving is roughly 1 cup of raw leafy greens, half a cup of cooked vegetables, or 1 medium fruit. Diversify your choices to maximize nutrient intake. Think vibrant bell peppers, leafy kale, sweet potatoes, berries, and citrus fruits. Incorporate meatless meals into your routine, such as a hearty lentil soup, a chickpea curry, or a tofu stir-fry, at least 2 to 3 times per week. Experiment with plant-based proteins like tempeh, edamame, or black-eyed peas to keep things interesting. Swap refined grains, white bread, white rice, processed cereals, for nutrient-dense whole grains like buckwheat, millet, or whole wheat pasta. For snacks, replace processed options like chips or cookies with a handful of unsalted nuts, sunflower seeds, or fresh fruit paired with a smear of almond butter. To make the shift seamless, try Meatless Mondays, explore plant-based recipes from cuisines like Mediterranean or Indian, and stock your pantry with staples like canned beans, dried lentils, and whole grain pasta. If you consume animal products, treat them as condiments. Use small amounts of cheese or lean meat to enhance flavor rather than dominate the dish. Over time, these small changes can transform your diet into a vibrant, plant-centered foundation for longevity. 2. Embrace regular physical activity. Physical activity is a cornerstone of a long, healthy life, serving as a powerful elixir for both body and mind. Far from requiring grueling gym sessions or marathon running, the key is consistent, intentional movement woven into your daily routine. Whether it's a brisk walk, a dance class, or tending to your garden, regular activity, however modest, can profoundly enhance your lifespan and quality of life. Blue zone populations exemplify this, often engaging in low-intensity, functional movements like walking to market, gardening, or manual chores, which keep them active well into their later years. Why it matters. The benefits of regular physical activity are vast and well documented. Aerobic exercise strengthens the cardiovascular system, improving heart and lung function while lowering blood pressure and reducing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and peripheral artery disease. It plays a critical role in weight management by burning calories and boosting metabolism, helping to prevent obesity and related conditions like type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Strength training, even with light weights or bodyweight exercises, preserves muscle mass and bone density, which naturally decline with age, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Enhanced muscle strength and balance also minimize the likelihood of falls, a leading cause of injury and disability among older adults. Beyond physical health, exercise is a natural mood enhancer, triggering the release of endorphins, feel-good chemicals that alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression. It also improves cognitive function, with studies showing that regular activity can enhance memory, sharpen focus, and lower the risk of cognitive decline. Furthermore, movement fosters better sleep quality, regulates circadian rhythms, and boosts energy levels, creating a virtuous cycle of vitality. Taking action. The key to lifelong physical activity is finding forms of movement that you genuinely enjoy and can sustain over time. Explore options like brisk walking, swimming, cycling, yoga, tai chi, dancing, or even active hobbies like gardening or playing with grandchildren. According to guidelines from the World Health Organization and the CDC, aim for at least 150 to 300 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic activity, like a fast walk where you can talk but not sing, or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous intensity activity, like jogging or swimming laps, per week, spread across several days. Complement this with muscle-strengthening exercises, such as bodyweight squats, push-ups, or resistance band workouts, at least 2 days per week to maintain muscle and bone health. If you're new to exercise, start small. Try a 10-minute walk after dinner, gradually increasing duration and intensity. Integrate movement into your day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, park farther from the store, or do light stretching while watching TV. Household chores like vacuuming, raking leaves, or scrubbing floors can count as moderate activity if they elevate your heart rate. For variety, join a local fitness class, walk with a friend to stay motivated, or use a fitness tracker to set and monitor goals. If you have health conditions, consult a healthcare provider to tailor activities to your needs. By moving a joyful, habitual part of your life, you'll not only boost your physical health but also cultivate a sense of vitality and resilience that carries you through the years. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Prioritize quality sleep. Sleep is far from a mere luxury or optional indulgence. It is a critical biological necessity that underpins nearly every aspect of physical and mental health. During sleep, the body engages in essential restorative processes. Tissues are repaired, memories are consolidated for learning and cognitive function, and hormones that regulate everything from appetite to stress response are balanced. Chronic sleep deprivation, conversely, has profound and far-reaching consequences, undermining physical vitality, mental clarity, and emotional resilience, and potentially reducing lifespan. Why quality sleep matters. Adequate, restful sleep is a cornerstone of a robust immune system, bolstering your body's defenses against infections, viruses, and other illnesses. It enhances cognitive performance, sharpening memory retention, improving focus, and honing problem-solving abilities, all of which are vital for productivity and mental agility. Sleep also plays a pivotal role in metabolic health by regulating hormones like ghrelin and leptin, which control hunger and satiety. Insufficient sleep disrupts this balance, increasing appetite and the risk of overeating, weight gain, and obesity. Moreover, Long-term sleep deficiency is strongly associated with serious health conditions, including an elevated risk of cardiovascular diseases, such as heart disease and stroke, type 2 diabetes, and mental health disorders like anxiety and depression. Beyond disease prevention, quality sleep fosters emotional stability, helping you navigate daily challenges with greater resilience and clarity. Taking action to improve sleep quality. To harness the benefits of sleep, aim for 7 to 9 hours of high-quality rest each night, as recommended by sleep experts for most adults. Establishing a consistent sleep routine is key. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, including weekends, to align your body's internal clock, circadian rhythm. Craft a soothing pre-sleep ritual to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This might include taking a warm bath, reading a calming book, practicing gentle stretches, or engaging in mindfulness meditation. Optimize your sleep environment by ensuring your bedroom is dark. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask. Quiet, consider earplugs or a white noise machine. And cool, ideally between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Be mindful of lifestyle factors that can disrupt sleep. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and evening, as it can linger in your system for hours. And steer clear of alcohol, which may initially induce drowsiness but often fragments sleep later in the night. Limit exposure to blue light from screens, phones, tablets, computers, at least 1 to 2 hours before bed, as it can suppress melatonin production, a hormone critical for sleep onset. If screen use is unavoidable, consider blue light blocking glasses or apps that adjust screen color temperature. Finally, reserve your bed for sleep and relaxation only, avoiding activities like working or watching TV to strengthen the mental association between your bed and rest. 4. Manage stress effectively. Chronic stress is more than a mental burden. It's a pervasive threat to your physical and emotional well-being, exerting a cumulative toll on nearly every system in the body. Left unchecked, ongoing stress fuels inflammation, compromises immune function, and heightens the risk of a wide array of health issues, from cardiovascular disease to mental health disorders. Proactively managing stress through healthy, sustainable strategies is essential for promoting longevity, enhancing quality of life, and fostering resilience in the face of life's challenges. Why stress management matters. When you experience stress, your body activates its fight or flight response, releasing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. While this response is adaptive in short bursts, chronic stress causes these hormones to remain elevated, wreaking havoc on your health. Over time, persistently high cortisol levels can contribute to hypertension, high blood pressure, heart disease, digestive disorders, such as irritable bowel syndrome, and a suppressed immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness. Chronic stress also takes a mental toll, increasing the likelihood of anxiety, depression, and burnout, while impairing cognitive functions like memory and decision-making. By adopting effective stress management techniques, you can regulate these hormonal responses, mitigate their damaging effects, and restore balance to your body and mind. Furthermore, stress management fosters emotional well-being, enabling you to approach life's demands with greater calm, clarity, and optimism. Taking action to manage stress. Begin by identifying the primary sources of stress in your life, whether they stem from work, relationships, financial pressures, or other responsibilities, and consider actionable steps to address or reframe them. Incorporate evidence-based relaxation techniques into your daily routine to counteract stress's physiological effects. Practices like mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, such as diaphragmatic breathing or the 4-7-8 technique, and progressive muscle relaxation can calm the nervous system and lower cortisol levels. Physical activities like yoga or Tai Chi combine movement with mindfulness, offering dual benefits for stress reduction and physical health. Spending time in nature, whether through a walk in the park, hiking, or gardening, has been shown to lower stress hormones and promote a sense of peace. Building and maintaining strong social connections is another powerful buffer against stress. Prioritize meaningful time with friends, family, or community groups, and don't hesitate to seek support when needed. Engage in hobbies or creative pursuits that bring joy and fulfillment, such as painting, playing music, cooking, or writing, as these activities can serve as a mental escape and foster a sense of accomplishment. Practice setting boundaries by learning to say no to non-essential commitments that overwhelm your schedule, and carve out dedicated time for self-care, whether that's through exercise, relaxation, or simply quiet reflection. For persistent or overwhelming stress, consider professional support, such as therapy or counseling, to develop personalized coping strategies. By integrating these practices into your life, You can transform stress from a health liability into an opportunity for growth and resilience. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Cultivate strong social connections. As inherently social beings, humans thrive on connection, and the quality of our relationships profoundly impacts our emotional, mental, and physical health. Decades of research, including landmark studies like the Harvard Study of Adult Development, demonstrate that loneliness and social isolation are not merely emotional burdens but significant risk factors for a range of chronic conditions, including cardiovascular disease, diabetes, depression, and even premature mortality. In contrast, strong social bonds serve as a cornerstone of well-being, fostering resilience, enhancing life satisfaction, and promoting longevity. Building and maintaining these connections requires intentional effort, but the rewards, emotional support, a sense of belonging, and improved health are immeasurable. Why it matters. Social connections provide a multifaceted buffer against life's challenges. At their core, they offer a sense of belonging and purpose, fulfilling a fundamental human need to feel valued and understood. Relationships with family, friends, or community members create a support network that helps individuals navigate stress, whether through shared laughter, empathetic listening, or practical assistance. This emotional support reduces the physiological toll of stress by lowering cortisol levels and stabilizing the nervous system. Moreover, social ties promote positive emotions, such as joy, gratitude, and hope, which are linked to better immune function, lower inflammation, and improved cardiovascular health. Research published in journals like the American Journal of Public Health shows that individuals with robust social networks are less likely to develop chronic illnesses and tend to live longer, healthier lives. Social engagement also encourages healthier behaviors. Friends may inspire you to exercise, family members may remind you to keep medical appointments, and community groups may provide accountability for personal goals. Beyond health, strong relationships enrich life with shared experiences, from celebrating milestones to weathering hardships together, creating a tapestry of meaning that enhances overall well-being. Taking action. Cultivating meaningful social connections is a lifelong practice that requires both nurturing existing relationships and forging new ones. Begin by strengthening ties with family and friends. Schedule regular check-ins, whether through in-person visits, phone calls, or video chats, to maintain closeness despite busy schedules or physical distance. Small, thoughtful gestures, like sending a handwritten note, sharing a favorite recipe, or planning a coffee date, can deepen bonds over time. Make time for quality interactions by engaging in activities that foster connection, such as cooking a meal together, attending a concert, or taking a walk while discussing life's highs and lows. Practice active listening, showing genuine interest in others' experiences, to build trust and intimacy. To expand your social circle, seek out communities that align with your passions or values. Join local organizations, such as book clubs, hiking groups, or religious congregations, where shared interests create natural opportunities for connection. Volunteer for causes you care about, such as environmental conservation or mentoring youth, to meet like-minded individuals while contributing to something meaningful. Participate in community events, like farmers markets or cultural festivals, to engage with neighbors and build a sense of local belonging. If you're hesitant to connect in person, online platforms offer countless opportunities to join forums, virtual classes, or social media groups centered around hobbies like photography, gaming, or gardening. For those separated by distance, technology can bridge the gap. Organize virtual game nights, watch movies together online, or create group chats to share daily updates. Regardless of the medium, prioritize authenticity and vulnerability in your interactions, as these qualities foster deeper, more resilient relationships. Be proactive in maintaining your social network by reaching out first, planning gatherings, or offering support during tough times. By investing in a diverse and supportive social ecosystem, you create a foundation for emotional resilience, physical health, and a life enriched by connection. 6. Engage your mind and keep learning. The brain, like any muscle, thrives on exercise, and keeping it active through lifelong learning and mentally stimulating activities is essential for cognitive health and overall well-being. As we age, the risk of cognitive decline, including conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's disease, increases, but research shows that regularly challenging the brain can delay the onset of symptoms and preserve mental sharpness. Beyond protecting against decline, engaging the mind fosters a sense of purpose, boosts self-confidence, and enriches life with curiosity and creativity. A stimulated brain is a resilient brain, capable of adapting to challenges and finding joy in discovery. Why it matters. Mental stimulation promotes neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections and strengthen existing ones, even into old age. This process builds cognitive reserve, a protective layer that helps the brain compensate for age-related changes or neurological damage. Studies, such as those published in the New England Journal of Medicine and Neurology, demonstrate that individuals who regularly engage in intellectually demanding activities, such as learning a new language, solving puzzles, or playing a musical instrument, show slower rates of cognitive decline and a reduced risk of dementia. For example, a 2014 study found that bilingual individuals developed dementia symptoms up to 5 years later than their monolingual peers, highlighting the power of cognitive engagement. Beyond its protective effects, stimulating the brain enhances mental agility, improving memory, problem-solving skills, and creativity. These benefits translate into practical advantages, such as better decision-making and the ability to adapt to new technologies or life changes. Engaging in learning or creative pursuits also provides a sense of accomplishment and mastery, which boosts self-esteem and emotional well-being. Curiosity-driven activities, like exploring a new subject or debating ideas with others, foster a growth mindset, encouraging resilience and optimism. By keeping the mind active, you not only safeguard your cognitive health but also cultivate a richer, more fulfilling life. Taking action. Lifelong learning is accessible to everyone, regardless of age or resources, and can take countless forms. Start by identifying activities that spark your curiosity or challenge your intellect. Enroll in courses. Online platforms like Coursera or local community colleges offer classes on everything from art history to artificial intelligence. Read voraciously, diving into diverse genres, such as biographies, scientific journals, or speculative fiction, to broaden your perspectives and stimulate critical thinking. Visit libraries or bookstores to discover new topics, or join a reading group to discuss ideas with others. Learn a new skill to push your cognitive boundaries. Study a language using apps like Duolingo or in-person classes, which enhance memory and multitasking abilities. Take up a craft, such as woodworking, knitting, or coding, that requires focus and problem-solving. Creative hobbies, like painting, writing poetry, or playing a musical instrument, engage both cognitive and emotional faculties, fostering self-expression and mental flexibility. For example, learning the guitar not only sharpens hand-eye coordination but also strengthens neural pathways through pattern recognition. Incorporate daily mental challenges into your routine. Solve crossword puzzles, play strategy games like chess or Go, or tackle brain teasers to keep your mind sharp. Explore new experiences, such as traveling to unfamiliar destinations, attending lectures, or visiting museums, to expose your brain to novel stimuli. Engage in thought-provoking conversations with friends, colleagues, or online communities, debating topics like philosophy, politics, or science to refine your reasoning skills. Stay curious by asking questions, researching unfamiliar concepts, or listening to podcasts on diverse subjects. By consistently seeking intellectual growth, you build a resilient, vibrant mind that enhances both your health and your zest for life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 7. Find purpose and meaning in life. A sense of purpose and meaning is a powerful catalyst for health, resilience, and longevity, providing a reason to rise each morning with intention and optimism. Whether derived from relationships, work, creativity, or service to others, purpose infuses life with significance, helping individuals navigate challenges and find joy in everyday moments. Research underscores that purpose is not just a philosophical ideal but a tangible driver of physical and emotional well-being, influencing everything from immune function to life expectancy. Why it matters. A strong sense of purpose is linked to a cascade of health benefits. Studies, such as those published in The Lancet and Psychosomatic Medicine, show that individuals with a clear sense of purpose have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and chronic inflammation, as well as stronger immune responses. Purpose also mitigates the effects of stress by reducing cortisol levels and fostering emotional stability, which protects against mental health challenges like depression and anxiety. For example, a 2019 study in JAMA Network Open found that older adults with a higher sense of purpose were less likely to develop cognitive impairments and lived longer than their peers. Purpose provides motivation and resilience, enabling individuals to persevere through adversity, whether it's a personal loss or a global crisis. It fosters a proactive approach to health, as people with purpose are more likely to eat well, exercise, and seek medical care. Emotionally, purpose cultivates positive emotions, gratitude, hope, and fulfillment that enhance life satisfaction and counteract negativity. By aligning actions with values, individuals create a coherent narrative for their lives, which bolsters self-esteem and a sense of agency. Whether it's raising a family, advancing a cause, or mastering a craft, purpose transforms daily routines into meaningful contributions, enriching both the individual and their community. Taking action. Discovering and nurturing purpose begins with introspection and exploration. Reflect on your values, passions, and what gives you a sense of fulfillment. Journaling can help clarify what matters most. Ask yourself questions like, what impact do I want to have? Or, what brings me joy? Consider your strengths and how they can serve others, whether through mentoring, creating art, or advocating for change. If you're unsure of your purpose, experiment with new activities to uncover what resonates, such as volunteering at a local shelter or taking a class in a field you've always admired. Contribute to something larger than yourself to anchor your sense of purpose. Volunteer for causes that align with your values, such as environmental protection, education, or animal welfare, to connect with a broader mission. Support your community by helping neighbors, organizing events, or sharing your skills, such as teaching a workshop or coaching a youth team. Pursue passions that ignite your creativity, like writing a novel, gardening, or designing furniture, as self-expression can be a profound source of meaning. Set meaningful goals that reflect your purpose, whether they're personal, e.g., running a marathon, professional, e.g., launching a project, or altruistic, e.g., fundraising for a charity. Break these goals into actionable steps to maintain momentum and celebrate progress along the way. Cultivate gratitude to deepen your sense of meaning. Keep a gratitude journal, write thank you notes, or share appreciation with loved ones to focus on life's positives. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support your purpose, as their encouragement can reinforce your commitment. If challenges arise, seek guidance from mentors, counselors, or spiritual leaders to realign with your values. So, as we reach the end, take a moment to reflect. What's the most significant takeaway from our exploration into the habits of long-lived individuals? What's one thing you've learned that truly resonated with you? And more importantly, what's one concrete step you're committed to bringing into practice in your own life starting today? Share your thoughts and commitments in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you're taking away from this discussion. If you found this video insightful and empowering, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on health, well-being, and living a long and vibrant life.